Recently, the Pokemon Company has revealed their next big game, which is going to be Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, despite all the theories and fan speculation about the next game being Unova or a Johto 3D remake, but ultimately it ended up being Pokemon Legends ZA, which I'm kind of hyped because I always thought that Kalos didn't get a lot of love because Kalos is my second favorite region, if you guys didn't know. So, but in this video, I'm going to be talking about top 10 Pokemon I want to see. Top 10 Pokemon I want to see get a new form in Legends ZA. Now, obviously, I'm also going to be talking about some Pokemon that are confirmed to be in this game. So, yeah. If you have not watched the trailer, you can check it out. You can search for Pokemon ZA trailer, Pokemon Presents. And in that trailer, we actually got to see Lumiose City, which is, I think, the central point of Kalos. And I believe that this is where our game is going to begin. Maybe, I don't know. They could, catch us off guard again. But yeah, without further ado, let's start this list. Alright, coming in at number 10, we have Pinsir. Now, I know this is probably unlikely because Pinsir did get a Mega, but in my opinion, if Scyther can get 3 different evolutions, I think Pinsir definitely deserves 1 regional form. In my opinion, Pinsir is a really cool and underrated bug-type Pokemon, and I think it definitely deserves some love. As you can see, this is a regional form drawn by artists, which I will give credit on the screen. And I definitely think Pinsir definitely deserves some love. I really like this design, and I really hope that he gets some attention, which I'm pretty sure this is unlikely because he did get a Mega, but I still hope he gets a regional form. Coming in at number 9, we have Maractus. Maractus is a very underrated, very forgettable Pokemon. I've always really liked Maractus' design. I think it's really cute, but it's just such a shame because it's so helplessly weak. So I think giving it a new evolution or even a new original form will really go far. And I really do hope that Maractus gets something, because I think it definitely is a worthy candidate of receiving some extra attention. Plus, this regional form of Maractus, which is a ghost grass type, is really, really cool. I really like this design, and I really hope that Maractus gets something in the near future, because my god, I really have a soft spot for Maractus. Alright, coming in at number 8, we have Gliscor. Gliscor is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. So that is why I wanted to get a new form in Legends AZ. I really hope that it gets something cool, like this cool vampire-inspired Gliscor by Kalizar. I'm sorry if I butchered their name, but I really, really hope that my man gets something. Again, I do feel like it's very unlikely because my man did get a new evolution back in Gen 4, but it was back in like Gen 4. So yeah, I really hope that they give Gliscor a new form because it's a really cool Pokemon and it's absolutely deserving of a new form. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Alright, coming in at number 7, we have Chandelure. Chandelure is a very interesting Pokemon with a very interesting design. Now, obviously, we did not get the Unova remake that most people were speculating. So, I think that would be cool if some of the very iconic Unova Pokemon would get some regional variants. And I think Chandelure is a great candidate. It's a really cool Pokemon, and I think it deserves a lot of love because you can do a lot with its design. Its design being based on a Chandelure. You can basically change its object and you can get different types. And I think it's a really cool Pokemon overall, and I have used it. It's really fun. I hope it gets something new in this generation. Coming in at number 6, we have Lantern. Lantern is a very interesting Pokemon again. It has a very sick and very simple yet elegant design. Now, despite Lantern being a very cool and having a very unique typing of water electric, it's not that good and it can be frustrating to use during certain moments. So I really hope that Lantern gets a new regional form that will really buff its evolution. I would love to see it get a permanent evolution or a regional evolution or even a regional form. Lantern is a really cool Pokemon, and it being based on an antlerfish can certainly see can definitely see it gain new design changes because there are just so many different types of fish in this world. And I really hope that Lantern gets a new design in this generation. Alright, coming in number 5, we have Skarmory. Skarmory is a overall very okay Pokemon. It was first introduced in Generation 2, and despite all these generations, it has never received any sort of love and attention. And I think it definitely deserves a new evolution, whether it be permanent or original. I really like Skarmory's design, and it's just such a shame because it's really cool looking. And though we have seen a new Steel Flying type takeover, I think that we should pay our respects to the original and the very first Steel Flying Pokemon, and I think Skarmory definitely deserves some attention, like this art over here, which is very cool. So yeah, Skarmory definitely deserves it. Coming in number 4, we have Mightyena. Mightyena is one of the very early route Pokemon you can catch in Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, or the Hoenn region. Now, obviously, Zigzagoon did get a Galarian form in Sword and Shield, and it even got a third evolution, that being Obstagoon. Which is, on the other hand, Mightyena didn't really get anything, and I think it's kind of unfair because Mightyena is a very cool Pokemon. So overall, I really think Mightyena definitely deserves a lot of love and is very cool. And this Wirhana evolution by T. Pickles is absolutely sick, and I think it definitely deserves a third evolution. I would love to see it get a new evolution, or maybe even a regional form. It's a really cool Pokemon, and I think it deserves some love and justice. Coming in number 3, we have Arbok. Now, Arbok is one of the original 151 Pokemon. Despite this, Arbok has never really gained a lot of attention, which is kind of strange because it was a big part of Pokemon. It was the ace Pokemon of Jessie and the original Pokemon anime. So I think it's really strange that it never got a new form or even an evolution, whereas Weezing got a Galarian form, which is very honest. And I wouldn't mind to see what they could do with Arbok. It's got a really cool design, plus it's a really cool Pokemon. Coming in number 2, we have Tropius. Tropius is one of the most coolest Pokemon. It's a freaking dinosaur, and dinosaurs are cool. But despite this, Tropius has never been very good. As cool of a typing, flying in grasses, it's seriously not that good in battle. So I really hope that in the near future it gets a new typing and even gets a new regional form or evolution, because it's a really cool Pokemon. And I think it's such a shame because it's such a cool looking Pokemon, and I think it needs a lot of love and care. And I really hope that Tropius gets something because I love it. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I love Tropius and really hope it gets something new. And number 1 is Zebstrika. Zebstrika is probably one of the most coolest Pokemon in Unova. It's a freaking zebra, which is a very cool animal, and it's an electric type zebra. What is not to like? It's a really cool Pokemon, but it's never been really good, at least competitively. Now, I really think Zebstrika could use an evolution, but in case it doesn't get an evolution, I think it deserves a regional form. Like this electric fire evolution, which I really like, plus the shiny is very cool. I definitely think Zebstrika deserves a lot of love and attention because it's a really cool Pokemon. Plus, it's a freaking zebra. It's our only zebra-like Pokemon, I think. Plus, this fire and electric is a really cool typing, and I think Zebstrika fits this mold very well. Plus, the artist did an amazing job. So overall, I think Zebstrika needs a new evolution. Now that all about covers the Pokemon that I want to see get a new form in Legends ZA. Let me know in the comments below which Pokemon do you guys want to see get a new evolution or form in Legends ZA. And that is it going to be for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Sayonara.